says you're live. So we are. Hi everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the Old Curiosity Shop, everyone. I'm Scott. In case you just happen to stumble upon this, and it's Monday night at 8:00, which means it's live sale time. Hi David. How are you? And your hair looks delightful.
Thank you. It was a long time coming. Tammy was nice enough to give me a haircut. She is so talented. Y'all just don't know. She's done everything except for probably bioscience and making explosives. She's done everything.
Yes, but can she make her own shoes?
She could probably knit some booties.
I'm drinking. This is root beer, and I'm drinking it out of what was a cocktail shaker. You know what? Because I'll go through this whole thing tonight. I'm selling a cocktail shaker tonight, but that's one without its lid. And I filled it with root beer. Actually, it's birch beer.
I'm having tea.
Tea?
Is that Hazel Atlas or Anchor Hawking?
I'm not telling you. Birch beer is a little bit. Birch beer is a provincial thing. Well, I mean, I guess they ship it all over the country, but we get it here in this part of the country. It's good, and it's non-alcoholic. It's like root beer, but it's different, a little spicier.
Oh, nice.
It has a little bit of a kick, I think.
I must find that and try it.
It goes very well with Scrapple.
Ooh, nice. You're kidding, right?
No.
Root beer with a twist.
Hi, Timeless Tommy. Where have you been?
Back in the day finds Robert is in. Thank you, Robert, for saying hello. We hope you're feeling well.
I hope you're feeling that you're improving every day, Robert. I really do. Now look, Timeless Tommy, where have you been? Uh-huh. Timeless Tom. I'll give you you're gonna be timeless. For those of you who don't know, Timeless Tommy is my old college roommate, and we've known each other since we were teenagers. So we can tell each other off. But he does it in a southern way, and I do it in a New Jersey way. Did he say where he's been?
Was he native to where you went to school, or did he travel?
He was a native North Carolinian.
Oh, okay.
He was with me. I think he was with me when we went to K&S Cafeteria. You know, these places where you push your own tray down a line.
I love those. Yeah.
And these ladies with hairnets behind the counter say, "What you want?"
Mm-hmm.
And you go down the line.
You want a salad, sir? No, thank you. Salad? No.
Well, they had little tags in front of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm from New Jersey. Okay? I'm fresh in the South, and I see this little sign, and I looked at it, and I said, well, that looks like spinach, but it wasn't spelled that way. And I read the sign, and I said to the lady, well, I would like to try some of those collards. Man, that lady ripped that hairnet off, ran around laughing. She got all the people out of the kitchen. Come listen to this dumb Yankee. What you want? What you want, son? I'd like some of those collards, please. They got a kick out of me. We don't have collards in New Jersey. Well, we do, but we never had them when I was a boy.
You have to find that one soul food diner in New Jersey. Maybe you should open one. A soul food diner. Have some oxtail soup, collard greens.
There is a soul food place in Reading Terminal in Philly. I forget what it's called. And it was a big deal. Oprah was there and all this business. I forget what it was called.
Really?
Yeah. I cannot remember the name of that. I think it's still there. in Reading Terminal.
Timeless Tommy remembers. The poor woman went crazy. Collards. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix my collar right now.
Then one of them got smart and said, "Would you like to try some hush kittens?" I said, "Very funny. I know what hush puppies are." Oh, he took me to my first in the South. It's called a pig picking. It's a whole pig with a flagpole stuck through him, in his mouth and out his boop. And they put him over a fire and do this, and everybody goes up and picks off of him and eats. Ah! You remember that Timeless Tommy, when we went to that pig picking?
That is Southern. That's more, yeah.
Huh?
Pork is bigger, more east than beef. I mean, beef is king in Texas, so we get more beef. When you say barbecue, you're thinking beef when you're in Texas. You move Alabama, Georgia, head that way, it's all pork. Barbecue is pork, but that's because of the cattle, all the cattle runs and everything here from Texas up Oklahoma, Kansas. Yeah. Miss Leslie's in the terminal. Elaine said, Miss Leslie's.
That's not the one I'm thinking of in the term. There was a
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that might be there now, Elaine, but there's another one I'm thinking of in the terminal, and that was not the name of it. But anyway. Mm. Anyway, but that sounds like it's good too, with a name like Miss Leslie or Miss whoever.
Miss Leslie. Miss Leslie.
Oh my goodness. Well, um, update everyone. Everything is in the mail except um, the drop sale that dropped like the day before I went to the shore for a couple of days. That goes out in the mail tomorrow. Um, so the drop sale from like last Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday maybe, goes out in the mail tomorrow. Everything prior to that is on its way. And yeah.
Okay, we need to stop with the barbecue.
I'm missing an invoice, Scott. For what, Elaine Marie? Are you talking about those punch cups? Because I think you paid for them. I'll bill you again if you want me to. No, I'll check, Elaine. If you're talking about the little punch cups with the handles, okay, I'll double check it.
Bev is asking if I coach baseball or softball. I do not. I'm an umpire. My coaching days are over. I umpire all levels of softball up to collegiately, and I recently got into high school volleyball. We'll see how that goes. So far, so good. But if I don't like it, I won't rejoin next season. But I'm gonna try it this fall.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him, Karen. David, look in the chat. There's a question about something that they want you to ask Tammy about, some missing item or something.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, so let's get that stuff out of the way so that we're not dealing with that during the sale. For both of us, yeah, that's fine. So I'll check on that for you, Elaine Marie. I'll look on that. Gosh, I appreciate you mentioning it. Maybe I had you circled on my paper. I did look at that, but every once in a while you click to send an invoice and it says that it went, but it didn't went. You know, so thank you so much because sometimes things happen. I will check that. I surely shall. May I call you Shirley?
Surely you can't be serious.
Oh, that birch beer is good. Um,
Oh, interesting. Daylight savings time and standard time. Texas, as of 9 September 1, will no longer go back to standard time. It will be daylight savings time all the time.
oh,
So
did
we
you?
have joined Arizona. I don't know if there's another state, but I know Arizona's one.
I think it's just
The
Arizona.
time is the time, and we shall not change it.
So, wow. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I'm kind of hoping that the national government will just go ahead and so that we all can be on the same. Because if states, yeah,
Yes, we should just be all time. No time zones whatsoever.
I'm with you on that, David. I'm be okay with that.
I wouldn't mind two. Let's just split it in two. Let's pick a longitude and just if it's 7 on the East Coast and you hit the cross the line, then it's 6, and that's it. We'll adjust. The world will adjust. We'll call it the big beautiful line.
uh, yeah, is that what we're going to call it?
The big beautiful line. It's someone's asking what time it is here. It's 7:14. So we are 1 hour behind Scott.
Well, one thing is for sure. They can do whatever they want to do with the clocks, but Jersey boys and Jersey girls don't pump gas. Okay, David, how about we get this little thing happening here, shall we?
Let's do it.
Why not? If you're new, don't be scared. Just jump right in and someone will help you in the chat. If you're like, well, how do I, somebody will help you. And you're all welcome to be here, whether you buy anything or not. If you're new tonight and you win something tonight and I don't know you, meaning that you've never bought from me before, even if you've purchased something on eBay, I'll need you to send a certain amount of information to me because otherwise I can't send you an invoice. And I'm going to send the invoices out probably tomorrow morning. Sometimes I'd send them out at night. Pirate ship is what I use to ship. Shipping is extra depending on where you live. And shipping is calculated on the size and weight of the box and the distance from your zip code to mine. I guess that's it. Remember, there's a lag, so be in top chat or live chat. Hit refresh often. Don't wait till the end of the countdown. If you wait till the end of the countdown, you may lose out because of that lag. Remember, please don't congratulate anyone until our moderator calls the winner. David, are you calling the winners, or I
I'll
guess?
call. I'll do start stops and I'll give Karen a night off. I'll do start stops and I'll call the winner.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Karen can sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Okay, thank you so much. And then, yeah, I guess that's it. So I will enlarge myself now and we'll get started.
All right.
Okay, very good. I'm going to wait just a second here. And I think tonight, um, Oh, fiddle. Man, why I can never. Okay.
Now I
I'm
can eat
doing.
a strawberry.
Hmm.
Now I can eat a strawberry. I'm off camera.
Oh, that doesn't matter. We're family. You can eat it. They're used to me eating peanuts and stuff on camera.
When you're ready, just let me know what your first start is.
Okay, I'm just doing a little something here to get things ready. Okay, we're gonna start at $8 with a hat. Uh, and language, I said, oh fudge. I don't say the F word. And you know what? If you don't believe me, ask David, Tammy, Vinny, or have you any of you ever heard me say the F word? Nope.
Never.
I don't say that. So it was oh fudge. I know, Randy. Um, and I'm not virtue signaling. I know you're playing. I know you are. And but that's one word. I just don't. That is not my. That word is not my vocabulary. Every now and then I. Anyway, how about that little hat, which starts at $8? It's chip and crack free, and it's button and daisy. I didn't say buttons and bows, even though I'd like to. It's 3.5 inches tall from the base up to the rim of the hat. Oh, I say oh fiddle a lot too. Yeah, fiddlesticks, drat, fudge. So $8 on the glass top hat.
In some of their catalogs, they would have those would hold cigarettes next to an ashtray.
Yeah, why not?
They're great. They're great pencil and pen holders, though. There you go.
Yep. And from side to side, it's 4.5 inches. Uh,
I had a friend that used to swear a lot, and he took it upon himself to stop. So he made up words. He would say fudge, and he would say crank, jive. He would just throw out anything to keep from saying swear words anymore. I thought it was funny. I mean, carries in for 8 for your original bid of 8.
Carrie, I'm going to count it down. Anybody else want to bid? Just jump right on in there. And Carrie, I don't know if I know you, but if you win, make sure you send me your info. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the glass hat. With my candlestick book out of the way. And the glass hat, we will wait for our leader here to tell us who our winner is.
And
Valerie Beckage at 10.
there's the stop. And it is Valerie Beckage at 10. And Carrie, in case you don't have to put the fact that you bid, just put in the number.
Thank you, Valerie.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
that,
uh, uh,
Karen.
thank you, Val, and also thank you to the other bidder that we had. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, very good, excellent, excellent. I'm going to bring this back because someone won this and I didn't hear from them or something happened. So there's some dust on it. Sorry about that. So you're seeing this again. This is a really pretty shape and very pretty tidbit, Depression era tidbit. Now it starts at 19. And again, you're seeing it again. Uh, also because, as I said, I had sold it, but didn't, it was unpaid. So this, let me give you the measurements really quick, and then I'll tell you about the condition. Well, the condition is excellent. It measures 12.5 inches by about 9 inches, and it is a pretty one. Look here at that. Of course, this isn't really going to. Look at the blue. Isn't that pretty?
Gorgeous. And the fact that it's oval.
Well, it's oval, and it is also a cut to clear. So the blue was solid on here, yeah. And then back here, this was all cut. Every single one of these flowers back here was cut. So the cut to clear means this band was solid blue, and then someone sat at a grinding tool and it probably took them who knows how long, maybe 15 minutes to cut all of those flowers in there. And there's gilding on it. So this is a nice one. And of course, as you know, these tidbits were made by just about every American glass company in the 1930s. Really pretty. I don't know when you're going to find another one because I've never had another one. And we're starting at 19. Bonita Taylor has the bid of 20. I'll hold it still and really try to let you see how pretty that is. The gold is in excellent condition. The blue is in excellent condition. And I don't often find them in the shape of an oval. So I was really happy to find this one. And I'm sorry for
Charlotte's in at 22.
I know it's somewhat hard to see it with I'll stand in the place where I live. No, stand in the place where you work. And that's what I'm doing.
Now face north.
So maybe you can see it a little bit better against my shirt, which I didn't earn. Isn't that pretty? No chips or cracks. Let's count it down. Let's sit down. Sit down. 10. It is Jenny. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I never hold still, Karen. And you know it. Oh.
Bear with me. I have a little bit of a lag. And let's see. It looks like French 75 fan at $36 is your winner.
French, you are a new name to me, so let's have a round of applause and a welcome to French 75 fan. Welcome, 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 because you are new. I'm going to ask you kindly if you would email me. I'm going to check my email during intermission time, which is at 9 o'clock. Because if you're new, I need to make sure that we get connected tonight. So, French 75 fan, will you please email me at, it's on the screen, oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. And Karen, thank you so much for being Karen on the spot. If you'll put in there the information that I need from French fan, that would be fantastic. And I'll look for your email at about 9 o'clock. That's when I'll be able to check. Oh, you're not new. Okay. Well, I don't remember that. So, golly gee, I think it's been a long time. I just don't recognize French 75 fan. Sorry I don't recognize you, but it may be a while since I've seen you. How about yeah, since it's been a while and I don't know how long it's been, but how about a $19 for a cobalt blue New Martinsville cream and sugar? Lovely. What can I say? No chips or cracks.
Gorgeous.
Oh, you changed your name. Well, that's why I don't know who you are.
It's okay. We all do.
We all do what?
Change our names. What are you going to do in this economy?
Well, anyway, just did you tell me in your email that you are now French fan, but you used to be? Anyway, I'll check it at 9 o'clock. This is a thank you. This is a New Martinsville cobalt blue cream and sugar in excellent condition. New Martinsville was a wonderful American glass company, and they fire polished their glass so it smooths out the mold lines. Did I tell you that it starts at 19?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um, they stand 3.5 inches tall, and the cobalt blue is a really pretty, rich blue. And yes, Rhonda, I got your email, and I am holding your things as you instructed. And yes, to the lady who won the Christmas DVDs, I thought you somehow wound up in my. It's funny because your email was similar to something else, and it wound up in my what do you call it? Trash can or spam or something. But I found it because Dee wrote to me. So if you're here tonight, I think your name was Grime, maybe. We're good with that. And Philomena, your things are on their way to lovely Australia. Look at this cream and sugar in lovely cobalt blue. The high bid right now is Rhonda Gentry at 30. And I'm going to count these two down. 10. They also have, I'm sorry, there's a ribbed sort of, it's not an optic, but it's part of the mold. So when you see it from the outside, it's smooth, but sort of paneled in here. You are welcome. I love the color too, Valerie. 10, 9, 8. These are not mid-century. These would be pre-World War II. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And Jenny Mac, you've got about 8 boxes coming your way. They're coming. They're coming. Oh, dear. They are. Okay, the New Martinsville Blue Cream and Sugar.
And that is going to Rhonda Gentry at $36.
Rhonda, I'll hold them as well with your other stuff. And if I can get them in the same box, I won't have to charge you shipping on those. Did I box up? You told me to hold your things, so I didn't box them yet. I might, you know what I'll probably do is just charge you like an extra $1 or maybe $2 in shipping because I think I can get those in the box with your other things. The box might get a little bit bigger, but it won't be so much that I need to charge you a whole different shipping fee for that. You know how I am. I try to do it right. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, anybody else who placed the bid. I appreciate it. How about let's go to the Philadelphia Centennial. It is all right if they're separate. Thank you, Rhonda. I'll try to get them in the same box so that you're not paying extra in shipping. How old is that stem? That stem is from 1876. My goodness. So it was 100 years old at the bicentennial in 1976. It starts at $12. $12 to have a guest come over and offer them a nice glass of wine and say, you know what? Guess who was president when that was made? Who was president in 1876?
Grant.
It's marked on here centennial. David, could you turn that fan? It's just a lit. Could you just aim that fan in a different direction? It's a little louder now. I want you to keep it on, but it's blowing on the mic and just giving a. If you don't mind. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, I think, yeah.
Thank you, kind sir.
Hopefully it's better. Carrie's in at 15.
That's great. And uh, so from 18, it's hard to see. I'll try this. Nope. Well, anyway, you'll let me stand up. Um, it's really hard for me to get you to see it. And even if I stick paper in it, and I know people, you do this, but that doesn't really help that much. And I don't think that helps much. Anyway, so here's the date, 1876. And of course, that was the big centennial in Philadelphia. And the main building, well, the big Centennial Hall, whatever, is then became the Please Touch Museum. I don't know what's in there now, but it's still there in Fairmount Park, which is where the Centennial was in Philadelphia, and a lot of the glass companies exhibited there. It was sort of like a World's Fair, and it was also to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of the country. So, sorry, I took my eyes away. I don't know if we have any bids on the
You do
1870s.
have a bed at 15.
Okay. And there's a lovely drape with tassels. It's really pretty. Maybe if I try to hold it still, that might there. Let's just right there, I think might be the good spot. You seeing it a little bit better there?
I see it loud and clear.
All right. So it's no chips or cracks. It's not cloudy. And somebody brought that home as a souvenir in 1876. No, there aren't any people dancing on this. I'm not sure if that was directed at me or not. It's just it's a swag with tassels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And Glenn, you've got another box coming to you, and that Halloween decoration you got there, didn't it?
Okay, looks like our Florida Golden Girl got in there at 20 before the stop.
Yeah. I got my Halloween decoration from someone. Next up, I've got a cocktail shaker, which starts at 15. This is Continental Can, which took over, as you know, Hazel Atlas. Hazel Atlas went into receivership and stayed there for, well, there was a mess. And then Hazel, yes, it is, Marie. In fact, it's right there, and it's coming up later on in the show. Uh, so this one is $15. The top, no, watch me not. All right, it does come off. I'm not going to force it right now. I had it off to clean it. There's the chrome lid that screws on here. It's warm in my house because I don't turn my thermostat down too low. So, but when you run some cold water on it, this comes right off. It does come off because I cleaned it. So it says Continental Can on the bottom, and it's a nice mid-century cocktail. 1955 to 65, something like that. Gin and tonic, martini, whiskey sour, vodka, Collins, Bloody Mary, Highball, Daiquiri, Manhattan, Old Fashioned on the Rocks, Tom Collins, and Bacardi. And then little things at the top. Ooh.
Tom Collins is the only alcoholic drink I ever saw my mother drink, ever.
Tom Collins.
Ginny Mac is in at 15.
Well, a Tom Collins had a jigger of gin, juice from one lemon. That's a lot of lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of sugar, shake with ice and soda. 10. The high bid right now is 18. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Ooh. So the cocktail shaker now belongs to.
To Ginny Mac.
Thank you, Jenny. Now, I would have started higher on this, but I'm going to start a little bit lower. However, I'll tell you, and anybody who's been watching me long enough can really trust me when I give you condition. When I bought this, I could not find anything. There is the tiniest of tiniest of tiniest of tiniest right here. I don't know, but whether you can see it. It's not even a flea bite or a chip. It's almost like a shave, where it's just like the tiny, oh my gosh, it's not even hardly worth, nobody's gonna see it. So it starts at $12, but this is really a sought after piece because it's the combination of the blue. So it is an absolutely lovely swan. And what this was, again, this is a New Martinsville piece. So this was made by the New Martinsville Glass Company. And this was the center bowl. And it came originally with 2 matching little swans that were candle holders. And they were blue and they had the clear neck as well. So imagine this as a center bowl on your table. And if you buy this and you're excited about maybe getting the matching candlesticks, you could go on eBay or any other site and search for New Martinsville Blue Swan candle holders. Maybe, I don't know if there are any out there now, I didn't look. But that's who made the swan. And other than that, and really, whoever wins this, when you get it, you're going to say, gosh, Scott, I can't believe you mentioned that. But I'm very, 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 very honest about condition. And it is so faint. It even feels smooth. So it may just be, that might have even happened during manufacture because it's not a chip. I'm even starting to think that it's just a little manufacturing flaw because there's no sharpness to it at all. But anyway.
Well, your high bid is 15.
Well, anyway, it stands 8 inches tall and it measures about 8.5 from side to side. So beautiful blue mid-century New Martinsville swan in glass as a centerpiece without the candlesticks. I have a green measuring cup coming up tonight in the show, but I'll count down the swan, which happens to be one of my favorite madrigals. What is your favorite madrigal? 10, 9, 8. Of course, I have a favorite madrigal. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I also have a favorite sea shanty, but I shan't sing it. This is so pretty in the blue. David, have you a favorite sea shanty?
Uh, I do not.
Well, we'll have to work on that. We're going to have a sing along. I'm going to. It look like is Rhonda
Um,
is Rhonda before Patsy with the 29?
Rhonda Gentry, yes, before Patsy.
I'm not selling that green speckled bowl tonight. Rhonda Gentry at 29.
Correct.
Okay, Swan. Rhonda Gentry. Uh, that's still out in my car. That I wasn't planning on selling that tonight. I'm sorry, and it went away. So, but I soon that might come to the Unbreakables sale because it is Unbreakable. So I save it. No, Rhonda, it's yours at 29. You're 30. You outbid yourself, but that came in after the stop, I think.
After the stop, correct.
But thank you for your honesty, Rhonda. Ooh, let's do a little stretch glass bowl at $18.
Ooh. I love me
You
some
just hold your
stretch glass.
what?
I love me some stretch glass.
I do too, David. You were very animated on that. Um, we've talked a lot about stretch glass, which was popular. It's sort of a transition from carnival glass into the 20s and 30s. So it's a small one. It's 7.5 inches in diameter, and it stands 2.5 inches tall. It is crack free and chip free. It has a lovely iridescence and a nice onion skin. You see this? The collectors will call that onion skin. It is a beautiful color blue, and there was about 8 or 9 or 10 American companies um, that made stretch glass, and it gets fired twice. So this does have a really nice onion skin stretch on it, as you can see, and it makes a very lovely candy. You know, the jewel tone colors of the stretch glass is I love. Do you love it?
Me or the chat?
All of you.
I love stretch glass, period.
I do too.
I'd love to find green. I don't know if they make tumblers or juice glasses with that finish, but I need some green ones, like almost like similar to uh, uranium color, but stretch. So it doesn't have to glow, but just that green stretch finish. I would love to
Marie,
have
I
both
don't
of
know because
those.
I don't know how far away you live from Carvel. I'm going to sell the green measuring cup after 9 o'clock, probably as soon as we come back from intermission. So you got You got about 20 minutes. If you can get your ice cream cone and get back in 20 minutes, you ought to be good. But I ain't making no promises.
Your high bid now is 22.
I'll count it down. Get me a cone as well. Get me a twist. Black and white. That's what we say in South Jersey when we mean chocolate and vanilla. We call it a black and white twist. We had a big to-do over that. And I shouldn't have brought it up because you're all going to be talking
With,
about it.
with or without?
What?
With or without?
No, that's cheesesteaks. And don't bring up whether you call it Jimmy's or Sprinkles. It's the same thing. Black and white twist is the same thing as chocolate and vanilla. It's just provincial, colloquial.
With Jimmy's.
Huh?
With Jimmy's.
With Jimmy's. Give me a black and white twist with Jimmy's on a sugar cone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the at stretch glass. And this dates to circa 1930. Stretch glass is popular 1915 to the early 30s, mid 30s, and then it's you met another and you was gone. What outdated cultural reference was that? You met another and you was gone. I have no idea what they were saying. Who are you talking to?
We're talking about ice cream and Philly cheesesteaks, and we lost somebody.
Oh, well.
$30. Jenny Mac is your winner.
That's right. Hee-haw! Thank you, Jenny. I might reserve a... Okay, there we go with that. We're doing well tonight because I don't even have as many items as I usually do. Let's bring something a little unusual. It's not unusual. Sorry, I've been singing for the last 3 days, and I'm a music person, so a lot of my words come out in music lyrics.
In sing-song.
In sing-song. Believe it or not, this afternoon I found that same green uranium 4-cup measuring cup with the reamer in my local Goodwill. I almost fell over. It glows like Las Vegas. Does it glow like Las Vegas? This bad boy glows like Walmart on New Year's Eve, and I've got a million lights on in here. I'll tell you what, you could turn all the lights off, and this could be at the top of a lighthouse. But at the moment, we're going to go with this.
Love that uranium Vaseline. Yeah, so wonderful.
Uranium Vaseline. This is beautiful. I love this. It's Polish, and it's signed and dated 1959. It's got no condition problems at all. Now, I can't tell you the name of the person who made it because it's very hard to read, and I don't have no cognizance of the tongue of Poland. But it starts at $20, and this thing is beautiful. It stands 9 inches tall. I will let you see the bottom. It says something, something, something. They did carve in there in English, made in Poland, and then above it, whatever the Polish word is, and then 1959 and the person who made it. So you may be getting who knows what, but I'll let you look at that, and we can see there's the 1959. I'm assuming this is the person who made it. And then in English, they did put made in Poland. And then we've got the year 1959 up top. So you can see that and look at how beautiful this glaze is. I don't know much about provincial Polish pottery. Do you, David?
No, I don't.
I don't know much about provincial Polish pottery. and I didn't do any search. I just picked it up and I said, that's beautiful. And the condition, as I said, is excellent without any chips or cracks on it. Aren't those colors great, Randy? Yeah, green and black. It is pretty. Thank you for the thumbs up, Karen. I appreciate that. So Justine has our opening bid of 22. Sherry is now up to 23. So those of you who know your Polish pottery, you can educate me. If you know your Polish pottery. I'll let you see the bottom again. Again, 1959. I'm not good with math, so how old is that? 60s, about 65 years old, something like that. This is just where the glaze didn't come all the way down. This isn't chipping here. And I say provincial. I mean, I guess it might have been just a village potter. Who knows? But again, this is not a chip. It's just a glaze skip. And, you could type that person's name in, which I didn't do. It looks like B-A-B-E-L-V. No, I can't tell.
Your high bid is 27.
I'm sorry, 10?
I was just stating that your high bid is 27.
Thank you, David. 10? We'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. On this very, very pretty Polish pottery pitcher. Good heavens.
Polish pottery.
And you can put it on top of your German doily, if you'd like.
If you could procure a German doily, Patsy M will win at $32.
David specializes in German doilies.
I do what I can.
Patsy, thank you so much at 32. You're going to flip when you get the richness of the colors on that. It is just beautiful. Norma, my new friend, it was a delight meeting you in Ocean Grove, and I am thrilled to tell you that Norma said she's going to sing next year. My goal is to recruit new singers every year. I'm not going to run my lips about that. But it was a delight, and thank you for those cookies I found down in that box that you gave me.
Ranger
it was so
cookies?
much fun. I'm sorry?
Ranger cookies?
Ranger?
Mm-hmm.
No, they were little chocolate chip things. So anyway, I am going to do a video compilation about the trip and it's all of that and where you can but I won't get into it now because we're in the middle of the auction. But for those of you who are Norma, it was a delight. And thank you everyone who placed bids. Okay, we've got time because it's only 5 of 9. Let's do this at 15. This is a big porcelain pot. And it only has a tiny flea bite on its spout. Very tiny. But if you are a porcelain collector, there's the lid. And it starts at only $15. So porcelain is heavy, thick, like almost over-engineered. And all of their items are that way. There would be, and there are, but not here, matching cream sugar. Sometimes there was a dripillator top. This one just has the porcelain mark on the bottom. This would date from the 30s and 40s. This one probably the 40s because this was a popular motif. This southwestern stuff was popular in kitchens, as you probably know. And we saw a lot of this in the 40s with the Fiesta ware and all of that. So there's a hole in the top to let out the steam. It's clean on the inside. And it's very heavy. In porcelain, you recognize the glaze, you recognize the designs. It's usually marked, but they also made toasters and electric coffee pots. This one is a big one, and it stands almost 10 inches tall, or 9.5.
No bids as of yet.
Well, we'll give it a second, and then we will put it away. No, you wouldn't put this on the stove. Not this one. This is just you can put the aluminum dripillators in it if you have and I have one downstairs. I should have brought that up to show you, but anyway, it's down in the basement, and I'm not going to run down there and get it now unless it doesn't sell. Then we'll bring it back at 10 o'clock. So that the coffee would just drip. You pour the hot water in, and it would drip through like that. Look, listen to you, Norma. You were so sweet, and say hello to your friend too. So there is a bit of 15. This is a big, heavy one, and I'll count this down. How nice for your 1940s kitchen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the 1940s porcelain coffee pot, which weighs about 20 pounds. And on that note, it's going to be intermission, and I'm going to run around the block, and we're going to bring David back. He's going to sell something. And I hope that lady is back from her ice cream parlor. Hey, lady.
Val M is your winner at 15.
Who went to Dairy Queen or wherever it was? It's 9 o'clock. It's intermission.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? You ready, David?
Almost. Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, my browser minimized accidentally, and I'm back.
Let me go find him. You are?
I'm in the... There I am.
There I am. All right. David's going to sell something. I'm going to jump up and down, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you, David, for everything that you're doing tonight. It's much appreciated. It really is.
I'm selling one item, and I just completed a set. So I'm going to start this at 45 because they are hard to piece together. And I do have, this is not the set that was gifted to me.
It better not be because I gave it to you.
Well, I did the start, Karen. If you can do the stop, that's great. It's a Anchor Hawkins Manhattan tray, and I can't tilt it too much. Let me get my camera down. There we go. I pick these up when I can, but I just found the centerpiece, and those are the hardest to find. Some people confuse the berry bowl as the centerpiece, but the berry bowl has the bubble footing just like the tumblers, and the centerpieces have these little ribbed feet. So I happened to find that at a flea market a couple of weeks ago, which completed this set. And just a handsome, beautiful uh, tray to serve at parties or dinners, or if you want to throw snacks. It's someone's birthday. What a great birthday gift this would be. And yeah, these are hard to piece together. You just got to keep your eye out. And we'll see how this goes. Chip and crack free with the ruby red inserts. Very stunning. I see Justine at 45. Thank you, ma'am.
He doesn't need to keep it because I gifted him one on a Chrome Lazy Susan.
Yes, I have that one. Scott will tell me every now and then, go ahead and sell it. I'm like, no, that's mine because I do. This is the one glass line that I do collect. The the holy grail for that would be the original cereal bowls, which are very hard to find because the Manhattans are much shallower than the Park Avenues by almost an inch. They're uh, they're almost like a super thin bowl. If you see a thick bowl that's 3 inches, that's Park Avenue from the '80s. The cereal bowls were are just very rare now. You don't run into them in the wild. Okay, I'm going to count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Karen's going to give us the stop on that one. Oh, nice, Kathleen. Yeah, I had a few pink. I couldn't quite find enough pink. Thank you, ma'am. That's going to Justine Shields. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Okay, fantastic. Well, we'll give it another second because I don't know if the person, and I can't remember your name, but somebody ran out to get an ice cream cone, and we'll give them a second to see if they're back, and then I'll sell the green. I'll put the green measuring cup up. But David, thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So we'll do these first, starting at $25. I just bought these today. They are completely chip. They are completely chip and crack free, and these are the Cambridge Caprice pattern, and they start at $25. You can get Caprice in different colors, and of course there were single light, double light, and triple light. These are the wonderful triple light, what's called triple light candlesticks. So a total of 6 candles here, taper candles. Very pretty, very elegant. And I love how you can position them like this or this way, depending on how you're. I think they look best that way because then the two center candles are the highest. And if I had 6 matching candles, I'd put them in there. But I've not got 6 matching candles.
Now we know what to get you for Christmas.
You do.
6 matching candles.
And a German doily. All right, you're back. You went and you got a Frosty. Okay. So the Caprice pattern, again, you can find this in blue, and I don't know what other colors they made it in. But of course, it's nice fire polished glass made by Cambridge and a nice, big, generous size base. And you can see it all the way around. It's almost like an ocean wave coming up as the candles come up. And I really went over these completely, and there's no damage on them at all. No, there's no lead in this. Crystal is just referring to the color of the glass. Nice and heavy and pretty. You shave it in blue? You do? I know what you mean, Kathleen. Who was I bemoaning? I was bemoaning to somebody earlier. Oh, every time I write to someone and say I'm getting ready to have a front seat frivolities, it either says I'm going to have a front seat vanity or front seat panties, one or the other. But it doesn't, that auto type girl or man doesn't understand frivolities. It gets changed to panties or vanity. Can you imagine if I sent that to the wrong person who doesn't know who I am? Hey, I'm getting ready to have front seat panties. I'm not making that up, Don. It's true. Ask. How many of you? Yeah. 10? Have you ever had front seat panties, David? Don't answer. 10? Well, you could answer if you wanted to.
It's okay.
You know. 10? I try to proofread before I hit send, but sometimes you don't. And the one time you don't proofread it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Yeah, I'm drinking out of a cocktail shaker, but it's birch beer that I'm drinking, which is not an alcoholic beer. For those of you who don't know your Pennsylvania Deutsch, it is huge. Oh, Rhonda is going to pay 5,600. Woo! 5,000. All right, Rhonda. Too bad. We all gone to Las Vegas now.
We can afford a party bus now.
Rhonda, I think they're yours at 56.
I did a refresh. Give me 1 second, and that is correct. 56.
Rhonda at 56. But darling, if you want to make it 5,600 even, we can just forget and I'll give you free shipping.
I knew that was coming.
Okie dokie, smoky. 4 cups. No chips, no cracks. And it starts at, wait a minute. Where does it start? Well, it starts at $30. You know why? Because the condition is like new, and it is a 4-cup measuring, not 1 cup. That's a big boy. And guess what? It stands at 6 inches tall. And for you folks who love that, boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I'll tell you what, there's some uranium in it when it lights up that much. And I've got all these ring lights shining on me for this program. When I saw this in the store, I said, when I picked it up, I said, the condition is too good. It's got to be a reproduction. And they have reproduced some of this. But I studied it and I went and I looked. I said, no, that's the real thing. And of course, the kicker is all that uranium that's in it. But the condition is really, really nice. And over here, you've got 4-cup, 3-cup, 2-cup, 1-cup, half cup here. So, and I know everybody likes to see how bright, how much uranium is in it. There's quite a bit. This will light up the whole room. This guy. There's so much uranium in this. It would just glow in the sunlight, and it did. I do have a small one, a very small one that I use. It's out in my Hoosier cabinet. That's right, and I use that. So I don't need this one. Tell them the uranium story from Ocean Grove. Okay, I will, Karen. If there's time at the end, I'll tell that. I'll tell that story at the end. I'm a little bit behind because I'm running my lips too much. 10. The high bid is something.
70.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Glenn, these are very safe to use.
There's more uranium in a banana and your granite countertop than there is in this. 10, 9, well, this one, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And how do I know that? There's a ton of videos where scientists get Geiger counters and they go up to something like this. Then they go to a banana. Then they go to a granite countertop and they show you. It's really interesting. You've had so much radiation, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But, oh my word. So we all right. So the green measuring cup goes to, it's getting warm in this house.
It's warm in the house. Let me refresh. The stop is in.
I think
So
it's
many
Jenny.
interesting advertisers you have.
I'm sorry?
So many interesting advertisers you have.
Advertisers?
It looks, yeah, when I do a refresh and it goes to an ad.
Oh, you get commercials.
Jenny Mac at 121.
Thank you, Jenny. It's coming to you. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who placed bids on that. And thank you, Jenny. Let's now do, and thank you, everyone else who placed bids. Commercials. And just in case anybody doesn't know, I don't choose the commercials. The commercials that you see are based upon your search history. Ooh. So, because in the past I've had people, Scott, why did you send me a commercial about denture grip?
You're like, no, ma'am.
Well, I didn't do it. Somebody was researching dentures. Yeah. Look at Kitty in a basket. Now, this one doesn't have that cute little fur on it, and he has a little nip out of his ear. But let's just say that's because he got fixed. They clip a kitten's ear when they fix it, neuter it, or whatever. Little chip on the top. It's a Norcrest. $8 is where we start on that little thing. From the 60s. Happy birthday, D.
Happy birthday, D.
Kitty in a basket. Really cute.
D is 30 today.
I never see a commercial. I pay for it. I pay for YouTube Premium. That's one thing. I don't have any television subscriptions, but I pay for YouTube Premium. And I'm happy so to do. So look at the little kitty. There's the Norcrest sticker on the bottom. Hi, kitten. You're a striped cat. Your cat is watching now. Oh, your cat wants something. Any interest in the cat? I think that we have an opening bid.
We do. We
Oh,
have a high bid of 10 currently.
Dee's birthday was yesterday. 10, kitty in a basket. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kitty in a basket. Kitten in a basket. Kitten in a basket.
Kitten in a basket.
Kitten in a basket. I know what you're singing, David.
Kitten in a basket. It's all about cadence.
It is all about the cadence, and you were right on. You were right on to the point that I know what you're singing. Kitten in a basket.
Sherry Craddock is your winner at $10. Sherry Craddock.
Sherry Craddock.
Collards.
Now somebody's about to get mad at me because I'm going to try to sell this tonight. I sent you a picture. You looked it up and you told me, and I was so busy I didn't look. And I know I'm not trying to get you to do it now. It's a celery and it's flint glass. Let's talk about flint glass for a minute. But it starts at $22. It is heavy. It's heavy. Now, they stopped with the flint. Are you there, Karen? I know you're going to get mad at me. It's 10 inches tall. So we've already talked about celeries. Oh, you're bidding on it? And it's a celery. They stopped using the flint around the Civil War era, right? Because they needed it for the war, for whatever they were doing, making stuff. And then lead was used. So it's flint. Yeah, yep, it is flint, and it's heavy. It's a beautiful celery, and look how big the base is on it. It's crystal clear as if it had lead in it, but there's flint instead of the lead. So when I picked it up, I said, "Wow, that's heavy." And EAPG doesn't have lead in it. It must be flint. And I do apologize. I forget. There are 3 mold. This was made in a 3-part mold. It's not cloudy. There are a few little scratches on it, or just a few little, it's very gently used, but as old as that is, my word, it's a beauty. And we'll count the celery down. I've got another cat, a biscuit barrel, a pink candy dish, a punch bowl, a piece of Heisey, some Anchor Hocking. It would make a nice vase. And it's really what's called a celery vase. Yeah, But of course, you don't have to stick the celery in it. See the clarity of it? and it's as heavy as a piece of lead crystal. And to my knowledge, they didn't use flint. As I said, they stopped for the Civil War, and I don't believe they went back to flint afterwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I think this is the oldest celery I've ever gotten my hands on. Other than some really limp celery I got at the Acme last week. That might be the oldest celery I ever got my hands on. But I reconstituted it, rejuvenated it,
Okay.
ate it anyway. I hate to throw.
Your winner is Patsy M at 43.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I have the most adorable little punch bowl here, and I love this thing because it is so small. And you sometimes actually see this pattern called strawberry. This punch bowl is chip and crack free. And this is early American pressed glass or pattern glass. And it's going to start at $35. There's the base, and there's the bowl itself. So we'll put it in there. And I love this because it's a cute little one. And it's wonderful even to use as a fruit bowl on your table. This looks like it would hold maybe half a gallon. It's just a cute little one. It's very, very pretty. And the base matches the top, matches the bowl. And I'll let you see that the bowl measures 10 inches across. This is a small one, 5 inches deep. So there's the bowl. See, this is 9 inches on me. So it's really a 10-inch across. And this looks like a strawberry here or a heart. See? And if you'll notice, that is repeated here in the base. I don't know how you can see it. So this would sit this way. You always see them like that. And then in it goes. But it's small enough that it's not an overwhelmingly massive punch bowl. Would make a even beautiful for different salads and things. Different salads. I don't know what kind of salad. Just all those little Waldorf salad and different types of salads that people would eat. I don't mean lettuce. I kind of meant like jello-y type salad things. Yeah, Waldorf and
Collard.
yeah, Collard salad. So it's a pretty one. Yeah, ambrosia, fruit salad, yeah, things like that. You could serve in this. Yeah, potato salad, macaroni, why not? We'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That might be the smallest punch bowl or orange bowl. It's not orange in color, but meaning for the fruit oranges that they were advertised as sometimes.
Bonita Taylor is your winner at 45.
Thank you, Benita. I appreciate that. Let's do a biscuit jar at $20. Isn't that cute? Little biscuit barrel. And it's got a silver plated top, which I didn't polish. And it has etching on it. And that's antique. And that one stands 6 inches tall. It's a cute little one. I'll stand up and let you see it against my green shirt. And maybe the etching, maybe if I take the lid off sometimes and turn it this way, there. Sometimes it's easier to see how it's etched when you do that. So a silver plated handle and a silver plated top. This is antique. The bottom of it. Lisa Smith has the opening bid of 25. There's the little lid, which I didn't polish. I'll let you decide. Put the lid back on. It fits beautifully. Do you pick your shirts for what? No, I don't. Yeah, Christmas candy, oyster cookies, oyster crackers. Cotton balls in the bathroom. I had to say that. Somebody always says, you could put cotton balls in it and put it in the bathroom. I love the little etch. Somebody said it looks like tornadoes or ferns.
I was
Fern,
thinking fern.
fern frond. My mother gave me
Fern frond on German doily.
on a German doily. In diesem Paket habe ich ein German doily. Deutsche doily. In diesem Paket habe ich ein, yeah, German doily. We'll count this. Look at all the wear right here where you expect to see it. Yeah, or you could put cookies in it. 10. We'll count that down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Goodbye, little German. Goodbye, little pickle jar. Cookie biscuit barrel. Oh,
Let's see. I have Christina Campbell at 45 before the stop.
thank you, Christina. And I'm looking for the doily that you mentioned that you wrote to me about. I'm pretty sure that was you. I'm looking. Thank you, everyone who placed bids on that. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, everyone. Good grief. It's either Lancaster, Indiana glass. I'm sorry.
Nothing?
Why is the stop coming up before Scott finishes his countdown? Could someone explain that to Marie? David, you can explain it.
Marie,
I,
as the show goes on, if you don't refresh, your internet will drag a little bit, and everyone's internet speed is different. Depends on provider, where you live, yada, yada, yada. You must refresh. So either exit the show, come back in, or if you're on a computer browser, there's a semicircle at the top of your browser to refresh, and that allows for you to speed up on the lag. So sorry to be so technical, but
It's not. It's You're not doing anything wrong. A lot of people do see that, and it's you have to get used to it. And it is an internet speed issue. Thank you, David. This measures 10 by 4. It's blue and black. Uh, Lancaster, Indiana glass. There's a what's the other one? Drat. I know who made this, and if you really want to know, I'll look it up in my book. I'm so sorry. I should have done that. But this starts at $20. It measures 10 by 4. It's circa 1930. And this is the way they did it in those days. It's clear glass, and they could do all these different color combinations, and you would get candlesticks to match them. So it was a console bowl. I don't have the matching candlesticks, but you can find them, and I will, if you really want to know the maker. And it annoys me that I didn't look it up and I can't remember. But the black base is connected. This is all fired. This is paint, and it won't come off. It's really solid. They put this the way they did this process. I still don't know how they did this process. Um, it's not the type of paint that chips off. It really doesn't. It's and it was funny. I always said that it feels waxy, and then one time Vinny said it feels like licorice, and it does. When you take licorice out, there's just a certain feel to it. But it's so very 1930s, and again, you can find candlesticks to match it. Um, and I don't know why I cannot remember Lancaster, Indiana. There's another company I'm thinking of that did this, and I may have it wrong. But it's all glass, and it was popular to do this in green and black, orange and black, pink and black, blue and black,
yellow.
yellow and black, and even red and black. No, this isn't stretch glass. Stretch glass will have the onion skin. This isn't iridized. Good question. Thank you for asking. Because sometimes you can't really tell from the screen. It might look iridized, but it's not. We'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Excuse me.
Philomena looks to be your winner at 35.
Thank you, Philomena. Thank you so much, Philomena. I appreciate that. Do we have Heisey collectors? I've got a Heisey bowl for you that looks like EAPG, but this starts at only $15. Beautiful Heisey glass. No chips, no cracks. It's no lead. That beautiful color just comes from the quality of the glass. And it is signed with the H and the diamond right in the center of it, which I'll try to get you to see. don't know if you can or not, but it's signed down in here. There's an H in a diamond right there, and but it's funny that it looks it looks like an early American pressed glass pattern, but it's a beautiful fire polish. It's nice and smooth. You see it, Flower Cottage down on the bottom, and it doesn't have any condition problems on it, and it measures 8 by 4, just shy of 4 inches, but 8 in diameter and almost 4 inches tall. What makes what different? Oh, you're asking Kathleen something. Sherry Craddock has the opening bid of 15. I was surprised when I picked it up and saw that it was signed Heisey, because I rarely ever find Heisey glass. This might only be the second piece of Heisey I've ever found that has a that looks like early American pressed pattern glass. Do you find it much? I don't know. You did? Looks like that.
I'll see it at antique stores, but I don't find it out thrifting.
Heisey went out of business in the 50s. This would have been made during the first 30 years of the 20th century. So from the founding days of Heisey up to about 1930 or so. So we'll count it down. 10. I sure will, Philomena. I'll keep my eyes out for those candles that match that bowl. You bet I will. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And you're right, Kathleen. It is the clarity of the glass that makes Heisey so extraordinary and so beautiful.
They were one of the best.
You're welcome, Philomena. Okay, the Heisey bowl. After that, a nice big pink candy jar, candy box.
Rhonda Gentry is your high bid at 43.
All right, and Rhonda, hope your husband does well. And we're going to hold your things for you. Thank you so much. So Rhonda gets it at 43. I appreciate that so much. The pink candy is a big one. 10 inches tall. And it's chip and crack free. It's got a manufacturing flaw, which I'll show to you. But it's not chipped. It's etched. And this is circa 1930. These were popular from the mid-20s into the mid-30s. And it's got some flowers etched on it. But I'll show you what look like a chip on the screen, which is right there. You see that right there? And you say, oh, that's a chip, that's a chip, that's a chip right there. It is completely smooth, completely smooth. And this is depression glass. Now, they did etch it, but...
Where do you want to start that at, Scott?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
20, it starts at 20. But as I run my fingers over this, not only is it smooth, but I also study it in the light. And in the light, I can see that it's smoothed over and fire polished over, just like the rest of the piece. So again, these were not expensive. even though this is a fire polished one, the lid doesn't have any issues on it. You know, you're going to get straw marks. There's one there. That's not a crack. You get used to certain things you get used to with Depression era glass. And it is pink. It's a very pretty color pink. And sometimes the pinks don't show up well on screen. Is that any better?
I think it looks great without the paper.
Oh, okay. So it's got vertical lines cut. It's ribbed optic. It has a ribbed optic to it. Well, no, that's actually, yeah, it does. With its matching lid. And I love pink and black, so I would, if I hadn't eaten all those black jelly beans, I'd put black jelly beans in it. But I ate them all. I sat here the other night and ate a bag of black jelly beans. French 75. Oh, I forgot to check. Now, you promised me, you wrote to me, French 75 fan, right? I didn't check during intermission. But you said you changed your name, so I'm sure once I look at the email, I'll know who you are. 10, I bet you I can't say. Get out the holiday pants. 10, 9, I'm back in my skinny jeans. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Get into those parachute pants.
6, I've thrown all them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. On the pink, circa 1930 Depression, beautiful candy jar. A lot of people came in after the stop on that one, so we have to. Let's see. It goes to Jacqueline Duvall at 30. Is that right, David? Okay, I'm losing my. David? Hello? Did I lose David? I lost him. Let me go get him.
Hello.
I guess, did we lose you somehow?
Yeah, I did the wrong refresh on the wrong browser, but your winner before the stop was Jacqueline Duvall at 30.
Jacqueline, I don't know. Let me try to get the correct spelling. Hold on for a second, everybody. Just give me a second, because I don't know that I know you, Jacqueline, and I need to write your name down correctly. Duvall. Jacqueline, if I don't know you, will you go ahead and send me an email? And if I do know you, then I apologize for forgetting.
I'm torn, Scott.
You're torn over what?
So Tammy and I think we have video
Wait,
of
I'm
it.
sorry, David. Can you hold for
Go
just
ahead.
a second? I'm sorry. So the winning bid for Jacqueline was
30.
okay. Give me just a second so I can make sure I got all that right. Jacqueline, are you hearing me? Okay. I just need to make sure Jacqueline and I are connected. So
Mhm.
Jacqueline, if Jacqueline or Jacqueline, if I don't know you, uh, I'll need your full name, your PayPal account, the email address that goes with your PayPal account, your mailing address, all of that. Okay. And we're at 9:45, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 things left to sell. What's up, David?
Have you run into these McKee kitchen canisters?
No, I don't run into them. I'd like to run into them.
with lids. Tammy and I found a whole kitchen set, and I told her these are rare. Now they
Those are,
wanted a lot of money,
did you get
but
them?
no, but I know where they are, and it's off the beaten path. So maybe bonus time we'll go back and get them. But let's go ahead. Let's continue. Sorry.
Those would be great. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I don't. I've never seen them anywhere. I'd love to. There's an anchor hocking pitcher with rings, and it is well hocking. They weren't anchor hocking yet, and that starts at 20. Um, it's a big one, and the rings are in excellent condition. The paint sometimes it wears off, but not on this one. So this is a pattern that was popular in the 30s, and it was popular before. I'm sorry. It was made by Hocking before Hocking became Anchor Hocking. It's a nice big one. This is the second one. The other one is a little bit smaller than this, and I'm keeping it because it matches my little tumblers. But I found a second one, which is a different shape, but it's larger than the one that I'm keeping. So it's a nice big one. I don't know what it is about this pattern, but I love it. With the painted, it's just the simple painted bands on there.
It's
And,
festive. That's why it's
yeah,
a happy design.
it's very happy and very, very classic Depression era. The high bid it looks like the high bid is 25, and I'll count it down so we can sell these last few items before 10 o'clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the Hocking pitcher.
And it looks to be Lori Perry at 41 before the stop.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. Next up, I've got 6 8-inch plates made by Steubenville. Classic 1935 to 1945. I love flower pots on a staircase, and there we go. Dessert plates, luncheon plates, salad plates. They're 8 inches, and I've got 6 of them. They're not chipped, and they're not cracked, and they don't have utensil marks. They're all wonderful. And it's a motif that was popular in the 30s and 40s. And I call them flower pots on a staircase. It's just so classic, really 40s. Um, Again, look at the shine on those. So you can see the condition is wonderful. And
What are you starting at?
$19. What a steal. 6 plates, 8-inch plates. So 1940s. You don't see utensil marks on them. And again, they're not chipped either. And they're not stained, and they're not crazed. The design on all of them is just perfect. Want me to go through them? I will. And you'll be able to get cups and saucers if you want. Or you have a nice little dessert plates for 6 people. Or little luncheon plates. You've seen them all. They're all in the same great condition without any damage on them. In the 40s, you would see that motif on wallpaper, on fabric for curtains, on coffee pots. It was a popular motif in the 40s. I keep saying 30, late 30s into the 40s. Love it. Elaine, in the preview, no, I didn't do a preview. That was a thrift haul that you saw, and those were dinner plates. And I only have 3, and they've got chips and scratches, and so I'm only selling the 6 smaller plates. That larger, the larger were 3 dinner plates, but they're not in very good condition. That one of them might be, but and you did see them in a when I was shopping in Neptune, or just outside of Neptune. Okay, Elaine, 10. I like that motif as well. The Fiesta colors. So big in the 40s. Yep, towels, tablecloths. That's right, Judy. You saw it all. Wallpaper that was all over the decals, flower pots on a staircase. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sorry, 2, 1. That's it. They would look nice with Fiesta. You knocked yourself out again? Are you gone again, David? He is gone. All right, let's get him back. There he is. Hold on. Add to the stage. Okay.
I'm a silly man.
That's quite all right.
Ginny
I
Mac
think.
is your winner at 46 before the stop.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny, at 46. Next up, I've got 4 Florentine yellow juice glasses. They're one has a flea bite. The other 4 are in great condition, and they stand 4 inches tall. Here they are. That pattern is called Florentine. And I've got 4 of these. Now, again, one, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit bigger than a flea bite. Not horrible at all, and it actually feels pretty smooth. So one right there, that little, it's about the size of 2 pinheads. So that's not a flea bite. Now that becomes a chip, but it's a very small chip, and you can file that one out. That one could be filed out very easily. It's almost in, can't see it. So 4 of these from the 30s, Florentine, and they start, I think I told you they start at $15. They're yellow. And little breakfast table juice glasses. So there was and they have even on the bottom. So there was a Florentine 1 and a Florentine 2. But these are little juice tumblers. And then I think after that, there's only one thing left to sell tonight. Yeah, I think so. Any takers on the Florentine? It's a 1930s pattern in yellow.
No bid as of yet.
And then the last, so we'll keep this going for a second. Okay, Carmen came in at 15 on the 5, on the 4 Florentine yellow tumblers. And we'll count them down, and then we have one item left. 10, 9, 8, 7. Now, Carmen and Flower Cottage, PA, you're both tied at 15. What's going to happen? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And one more item, and that will wrap it up for tonight. The last item that I have is an Art Deco cat, but it's not old, but I love it.
And Carmen's your winner at 17
Thank
before
you.
the stop.
Thank you, Carmen. Welcome back to Pennsylvania. I know you didn't want to leave Ocean Grove. I know you didn't. You are probably a changed person after that experience, after singing. Let's sell the last thing. I love this. Doesn't that look like a 1930s Art Deco cat? Well, it's not. I don't know who made it. I don't know when it was made, but it's made of metal, thick, heavy metal. He stands about 12 inches tall, he or she, and it's $15. This looks so much like the 30s and 40s deco cats. But the interesting thing is, look at the bottom of him. Again, you can see that it's metal. We can unscrew this. It's threaded. Oh, come on. So you can see it's not old. That screws into the bottom. Screwing it back in. And look at the coloring on him. Oh, you think it's an urn for cat ashes? Or hide your valuables. It's not a bank. There's no hole here. That would be a big cat. You could get a lot of ashes in here. So maybe that's what it was for, but it's very Art Deco looking. And it reminds me of the cat, the pottery cat that I've got next to my fireplace. And I know that that cat at least dates to 1944 because I've got a picture of my mother at my great-grandfather's house with the same example cat right next to her. And she was born in 44. Anyway, you could get a lot of cat ashes in there if it's
Is it heavy enough for a doorstop?
um no. Yes, but no. But yeah, but no.
It was a question.
I mean, it's not as heavy as a doorstop, but it's heavy. It would stop a door. But anyway, yeah, look how deco he is. So, and that does screw on very tightly. So, all right, we will count him down. I love this thing.
Jacqueline says that her info has been sent.
Well, thank you, Jacqueline. I'll appreciate that. Was there any bids on the kitty?
Oh yeah, plenty of bids.
Okay, then we'll count it down. I'm not sure where we are on it. Yeah, it's metal.
$60. You're at 60.
I love his coloring, or her. I keep saying him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. There's no markings on it. I have Salem's ashes, but Salem was a little cat. And that little thing, when he died at age 20, I think he weighed maybe 5 pounds. His ashes are in a little box about that big. His ashes would just fill the head of this. So I love the color as well, Lisa. Lisa? 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 Meow, 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 Henrietta, pussycat.
A Florida Golden Girl is your winner at $60.
Thank you, Florida. Golden. Girl. 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 Wow. Guess what? Chicken butt. It is 10:01.
You
Boy,
did it.
we did it. We did it. Before I bring David back, thank you all. I think we had about 300 folks here tonight. I don't know. We got 302 here now. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Karen, thank you for your work as a moderator tonight. I appreciate it. David, I can't thank you enough. It's good to have you back again. We haven't been together for a while.
It's been a while.
Let's look at you.
I purposely left this light off because it's so bright.
So bright.
Look at that. Yeah. Anyway.
Hold on, Scott. I need to send you my final new address. Wait a minute, Philomena. You sent me. You sent. I have the new address that you sent me from the last box. Has it changed again? I'm confused. Do you now have a third address? Because you did send me I the last thing that you won. You sent me your new address. So is there a? But
Let
I
her
don't.
email, and then you can just compare.
Yeah, but I don't want to. See, with her, I have to pack it up first because it's going to go to Australia. Um, because you did already remember you already sent me your new address because that's the way I was able to send you an invoice for the package that you just won. I mean the package that you won during the last sale. Thank you, Lynn. Um, David, what you got coming up this week?
Well, this week at Vintage Uprising Texas, we're geared up for our Wednesday night sale. Everything's already ready to go. We just have to finish some pricing, and all over the map as usual. I don't know if Tammy has anything special coming up. She didn't remind me. Who shaved my brows? What? I don't shave my brows. They're just hidden behind the frames.
Thank you, Carmen.
Sarah. But Karen dropped the link in the chat. If you have not subscribed to us, please do. It's free. It certainly helps the channel out. But thank you. Thank you for the kind words. And that's it. We don't have much going on. But we enjoyed the production this weekend, Scott. It was very nice, very lovely.
The 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 concert in
Yes, the
Ocean Grove.
concert.
Oh well, thank you for watching.
People were noticing while Tammy and I did some light thrifting, and when you were live, people were kind of wondering what I was listening to because I didn't have earbuds on, but I had it low. It wasn't annoyingly loud, but you know, when you're standing next to one flipping through art or frames or whatever, then they'll notice that, oh, this guy's watching something.
Well, thank you. I got back late Sunday and haven't produced anything yet, but I have a video to make of it, and I really want to do a good job with it. So it's going to take me several hours to put it together, and I'll put a link in there for anyone who's interested in listening. But thank you for listening. Let's see. I don't think I'm doing anything else until there might be an odd drop sale in there somewhere. But next Monday night, it is Patrick will join me for the Unbreakables live sale.
Okay, Karen is in the know. Thursday, Tammy and the Revive It sisters have a sale. So that'll be the night, obviously the night after Tammy and I have a sale. So she is a busy bee.
That's right. She's got a sale. Is that a holiday kind of a sale?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe.
You had a uranium story from this week from Ocean Grove. Did you want to share that?
Oh, not really, because it. Well, I mean, I could, but
It
how do?
is late.
Hmm.
It is late.
Well, it's not. It's anticlimactic to share it. It's not a funny story. We were Carmen and I, Carmen Sittler, who's here, sang for the first time in the Ocean Grove concert. I twisted her arm to do it, and she sat next to my mother with the altos. But we went to a little museum, and they had an exhibit in the back, and there was a table that had a bunch of 1930s green glass. I don't call it uranium glass because it never was called uranium glass. It's just green depression glass with uranium in it. But we saw it, and I looked over at there was a docent who was talking, and I looked over at Carmen, and I saw on the table this sitting next to the glass, and I looked at Carmen, and Carmen looked at me, and we knew what was going to happen. So I was like, okay, let's pretend we're surprised. So the tour guide was very excited to do this and to wow us. And she said, I'm sure you've heard of the Radium Girls. And I didn't say anything. It was Carmen who spoke up because I didn't want to sound like a know-it-all, and I didn't want to embarrass her, and Carmen didn't embarrass her at all. It sounds like I'm blaming Carmen, but Carmen was like, said, no, the lady said, but I wouldn't drink out of it. And Carmen said, well, it's actually safe to drink out of. And I didn't say anything to the guide, but there is a difference between radium and uranium. If that had radium in it, I wouldn't have it in my house. But the uranium is okay. But anyway, that was the story. Yeah, that's what happened at the in the. But she was very excited to show us the glass and tell us that it. Did we know the Radium Girls? So, but maybe we should have said something because that's how the rumor gets spread around that your body hair will fall off and your jaw will disintegrate if you handle this glass. And you're right, Kathleen. Big difference between uranium and radium.
Well, Karen and I dropped your eBay link for those wanting to know.
Well, there's nothing in it. I feel bad.
Well, I mean, it's good to check every now and then, folks.
And I keep saying I'm going to put stuff in there, and I've really ignored it. But I've got a collection of things set aside.
Yeah, he's
Just
one of my safe sellers, that's for sure.
thank you. I have a collection of things set aside just for my eBay store, but right now there's I don't think there's anything in it. But I'll get back to it.
Yeah, you're most loyal, and you do have a good following. They remember when it was you were just sold on eBay before the live sales, and that wasn't that long ago.
Well,
So
I've sold on eBay for almost 30 years. I joined eBay during its second year of existence, so I've been on eBay for more than 25 years, and that's where I love it. Um, and I do stuff on it, but there just isn't anything in it now. So I need to up the ante and get some stuff in it. But
Trace, thanks for saying hello and jumping in.
yeah, thank you everyone. So
Sorry about
what does he want?
that. I don't know. But he woke up from a nap and he's barking for some reason. Chat, come here. Come on. He makes me nervous when he's look what he's oh, I don't know if you can see him. I'm not turning this thing. Too many wires. Jack. Who knows? Could be a cricket. Who knows? Sorry about that.
Quite all right. Well, thank you everyone. I'll have some videos out this week and more shopping. And I'll see you Wednesday night at your sale.
Okie doke. Hope to see everyone there. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone. And good night.